Sonic Prime is coming in 2022, and oh man, is it looking pretty good. What's up guys, SONICSTA here, and once again I want to talk about the upcoming Netflix series, Sonic Prime. At the beginning of the video, I kinda said a bold claim. Now, the information we do know, however, really does make it sound like this could be one of the best Sonic TV shows we have. Unlike most, if not all Sonic cartoons, this one will be taking place in the modern universe, you know, the one we see in the games. When asked if the team is going to be making a new Sonic universe, one of the writers of Sonic Prime, Duncan Rouleau, already responded with this: "There already is one, we are just adding to it." To me, this kind of sends the series off in the correct direction. I mean, we've seen Sonic go through different kinds of changes, and many different kinds of changes. Being a Sonic fan is fun, but it doesn't mean it's necessarily easy. The series goes through many different changes and different forms. So, as we fans do, we must adapt. So it's finally good to see that this TV show will actually be taking off of the games and going off of that consistency. There's also a variety of other information I discussed in previous videos. If you'd like to know more about Sonic Prime, I suggest checking those out. But anyway, even with the information that we do know about Sonic Prime, it's not confirmed that this is going to be the best thing since sliced bread. We don't know if this is going to be the best Sonic TV show, so I've come up with a list of 5 different things that could potentially make this show the best Sonic TV show. However, I wanted to make it known that I've intentionally avoided saying things like hire the best voice actor and get the best writers. These things are blatantly obvious, and because of that reason, they don't deserve to be on this list. Oh, and one more thing, these are my personal top 5 picks for this series. If you guys disagree with me, that's all cool, because sometimes it's okay to disagree. Now, without any further introduction, let's get to my number 5. At my number 5 spot, I think it's very important to highlight the duo of Sonic and Tails. Sonic and Tails are an iconic gaming duo. These two are the best of friends, and not only that, but they do really well together. Tails is a two-tailed sidekick that can fly Sonic anywhere with the power of his tails, and if he can't reach those areas well, at least he has a biplane. Tails is also extremely smart, and sometimes people like to forget that he is very strong. When the going gets tough, Miles Tails' power has proven to show up time and time again. When this duo of Sonic and Tails work together, they are nearly unstoppable. The only other modern Sonic TV show we've had in the past is Sonic X, and well, honestly that didn't really show too many highlights of Sonic and Tails being a powerful duo. I'd like this show to really prove that. At my number 4 spot, I think it's really important for this show to highlight the Sonic world. Something we unfortunately don't get to see a whole lot of is where Sonic and company reside. I would really like to see what approach this TV show takes in Sonic's world. Are we going to be able to see humans in this world, or are we only going to be featuring the animal people? Or are they going to go down the route of featuring both at the same time? However, this would slightly go against what Azuka said in the past, that there are 2 different worlds, the human world and the animal world. But this 2-world thing honestly has a ton of inconsistencies, of which I'm not going to be talking about in this video. But with that aside, I would really love to see an in-depth look on what goes on in Sonic's world and what it even looks like. Sure, we know bits and pieces of Sonic's world like Green Hill, Station Square, Soliana, Mystic Ruins. There's so many to name of, and I would really love to see this show try to piece it all together. Now obviously I wouldn't be surprised if some of these locations such as Soliana don't get talked about or touched at all in this cartoon. Nevertheless, I would still love to see this cartoon highlight some of the beautiful landscapes and the beautiful scenery Sonic the Hedgehog embodies. Not to mention, along with the scenery and environment of this show, I would love to see them talk about the Master Emerald and the Chaos Emeralds. I mean, Sonic is going to be time traveling, so I'm betting he'll be using some sort of new mechanism, or maybe they'll even give the Chaos Emerald some sort of new power. Is it possible that the Chaos Emeralds can do more than just travel through time? Can they also travel to other multiverses? Questions. This brings me to point number 3. I would love for this show to highlight the Sonic cast. Originally, I personally fell in love with Sonic because of his character design, and I think many others felt the same way about Sonic. And quite possibly, the best thing about this series is every character looks great. Sure, some characters look better than others, but nevertheless, this show does not disappoint in its character designs. With this being one of the strong points in the series, I would love to see characters like Silver, Blaze, Cream and Cheese, all sorts of Sonic characters thrown back into the mix, that way every fan can kinda get what they want. If you think about it, a lot of Sonic characters really haven't had their time in the spotlight, such as Silver and Blaze. These two have never even been in a Sonic cartoon before. Cream the Rabbit hasn't even made a game appearance in who knows how long, and I'd just love to see these characters given an opportunity to shine once again. Now this might be a bit of a stretch, but I even love to see characters like Jet, Wave, and Storm appear once again. I mean, they're only in spin-offs, and I think it'd be really cool to see them crossover into the mainline series. Unfortunately, we're looking at a 24-episode, one-season TV show, so we're not going to be able to expect characters like the Babylon Rogues to make an appearance in this show. However, it is likely to see characters like Blaze, Silver, Cream, and Cheese to make an appearance in this show, considering how prominent they are in the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Seeing these characters once again on the big screen would truly pay homage to longtime fans, which they actually claimed they were going to do for this TV show. Could this be it? I wonder. At my number 2 spot, I would love to see this show have correct character portrayal. Not to beat on a dead horse or anything, but of recent years we really haven't seen Sonic and crew get the correct treatment. For a while now, critics and fans alike can agree that these characters really are a former shell of what they once used to be. As a longtime Sonic fan, I remember the days when these characters used to scream their personalities. They fit perfectly and they worked so well together, and sometimes they even were perfect contrast to each other. But nowadays, it kind of seems as if the series has turned its side characters into background characters. I mean, I honestly can't remember the last time Knuckles did anything relevant to the series. Sure, he was the commander in Sonic Forces, but I don't really remember him doing anything in that game. And it's not just Knuckles either. Characters like Rouge the Bat, Shadow, Amy, plenty of others are just a shell of their former selves. Personally, I would really love for this show to revert the characters back to the way they were before the 2010s era. I feel like this time, about every single character had kind of climaxed. They hit their original point and there was really nowhere else to go. And this was perfect. It was around this time when Shadow kind of found his footing with Team Dark. Amy became slightly less annoying with her obsession with Sonic the Hedgehog and kind of became more of a hero in her own right. All in all, these characters seem to be heading in the right direction and almost kind of fully developed in my opinion. Reverting these characters back is just the direction I believe this show needs to head in. At my number 1 spot, I would say it's imperative for this show to find a great balance between seriousness and heartfeltness. Allow me to explain. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog has proven that he can be serious and heartfelt at the same time. However, when they go too much in one direction, it kinda ends up catastrophic. For example, games like Shadow the Hedgehog took the plot way too seriously, and actually it was kind of dark at most times. I mean, if the box art's not enough to tell you, Shadow had a gun. This is pretty dark. There's no need for Sonic Prime to go in the direction of being too dark and overbearing at times. But the same can be said about going in the direction of too warm and too fuzzy. Games like Sonic Lost World wanted you to take the plot seriously, and in a way it just was not really that serious. I mean, sure, there were some high stakes in that game, however, it's just kind of, I guess, off-putting that the tones and the shaders in that game are really kind of vibrant and colorful. It kind of makes you want to be in a good mood watching a story that somehow ends up not wanting you to feel that good. All in all, Sonic Lost World is a perfect example of just being too heartfelt. Another example of this is Sonic Colors. Now, this game is sometimes kinda serious, but because of the writing and the direction of voices, it just kinda is off-putting. Bottom line is, it's really important for this show to find the perfect middle ground. Now, if there's one semi-recent Sonic game that I think found the perfect middle ground between heartfeltness and seriousness, I believe that prize goes to Sonic Unleashed.
Well, this is new.
Unleashed did a phenomenal job of bouncing between the two tones that actually it almost seems seamless. This game makes you so attached to the story that you want to know what happens next, and also it doesn't feel overbearing at any time they go down the serious route. This game does a great job of allowing the player to get attached to the story and also not being overbearing at all. I recently played through and finished Sonic Unleashed on my own, and I really did enjoy the relationship between Sonic and Chip. I grew attached to those two friends because they had just met, yet they became so close as buddies. Seeing the end result kind of made me feel wanting more, and that's what I believe that the Sonic TV show should do. It should make me want to know what's going on in the minds of these characters and wanting to know more about these characters. Bottom line is, I really want to gain an attachment to this series and want more from this show by the end of the season. But anyway, that is my top 5 for what I want from Sonic Prime. What do you guys want to see from this show? I'd love to read your responses. Let me know in the comments down below, and also thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more Sonic content and more Sonic Prime, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. It really goes a really long way. Also, check under the About tab and join my Discord. I'd love to get to know you guys individually and get your thoughts on my videos. I really do read the comments and check this stuff, you guys. Alrighty, and with all that being said, this is your boy SONICSTA signing out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Peace.
Why are you playing that trash?